One final shot before halftime. First play, he's going for it to the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. Second down coming up.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. Plenty of good games to choose from in that early window. We'll highlight the one down in Tampa. A big test for the Bucs at home as they'll square off with the New Orleans Saints. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And then finally, the national game on Sunday night, it's a good one, between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons and this running back headed back out for a new series. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First and 10, around to Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Cousins. That's brought in by Mooney. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the 43. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Cousins. He beams one deep right side. And that's good for a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Robinson reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Panthers set to take the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he gets him around 6 there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Hand off here for Brooks. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 38. Able to find Jones. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. Throwing on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Falcons back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Quaker Omaha! What's that?
Here's Cousins now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Cousins. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins again. Into the hands of Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Cousins. Has it at the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a third-quarter lead. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that...
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Duke's at a one-stop. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. On the give, it's Brooks. And some great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. It's picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, well, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
The home teams and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Josie Jewell making that stop. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Hits him on the in route. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They get 6 and a first down as well. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10, here's Cousins. Throw reeled in by London. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a first.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. To the air, Cousins. He brings it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst.
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Carolina offense headed out now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They've got first down from the 31. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. Into the hands of Likely. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Receiver in motion going left. Throw on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's Cousins. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Lucky 48. Wait, that.
From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you.
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Dalton to throw. Thielen's got it, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. From the 34. That's incomplete left side. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Dalton. That's caught for the 1st. And he moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Dalton. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Now Dalton. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Dalton looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First down, Carolina.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Dalton now to throw. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing here, Dalton. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
He's throwing for it! And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll run it with Bijan. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Cousins. Into the hands of Pitts. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Falcons nearing a victory as he drops to a knee.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They put Mooney in motion right. Now the give for Bijan. Space to the left. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.